man, you are the bomb. I know everybody that knows you will say the same thing.
Thank you.
You have one of the top recreational organizations in the South Metro, Off the Chain Kickball.
That's
it's
right.
not just kickball, but kickball is kind of what
My main
made
focus.
you off
Right.
the chain.
Well, I'm TJ. I go by AKA Miss Off the Chain.
Okay.
Started with kickball. Me and my husband wanted to do something different for our wedding. He thought about doing camp, and I was like, no, you're going to take away from Labor Day. Let's do something different. So we decided to do kickball. Everybody had already been asking me, hey, kickball is a big thing now. Won't you come and join our team? I would never go join the team. I would just go out and watch. So I told my husband, kickball is a good thing. Nobody can get hurt. Let's try kickball for the wedding. So we did kickball, had a great time, and people were saying, why don't you start your own league? So they was like, well, come and play with us, Chain. I was like, no, I'm doing my own team. So I did my own team of 26 ladies.
Wait a minute. You said, come and play with us, Chain?
Yeah, they call me Chain.
Okay, so that's before you started your own league?
Before I started my own league.
So where did Chain come from?
Because I'm over the top. I always dress with sparkles.
Off the chain.
Off the chain. I'm always the life of the party.
Okay.
I love to dress over the top, the bling, as you see. I'm always blinged out, and my brothers and family just start calling me. It's Off the Chain.
I didn't know that was your nickname.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
Chain.
That's how I came up with Off the Chain.
I thought TJ was your nickname.
That's my name because I do hair.
Okay.
So my clients call me TJ.
Okay.
So we started doing kickball. I had to just step out on faith and do it myself. This pastor called me. He said, hey, you the kickball lady? And I said, yes, sir. He said, you got a field? He said, come and check me out. So I went up there. It was behind the church, right up the street. A little bit of small church, right up the street, had one field. I said, this will be perfect. I said, how much? He said, all I want y'all to do is keep my field, upkeep on the fields. It's yours. And you can just make a donation. And I was like, for real? We got there the same day, put some meat on the grill, call out my friends, family. We cleaned that park up. We cut down trees. We cut the grass. We lined the fields. And it looked so amazing. We had about 32 teams when I came to Henry County. I was in Henry County and jumped up to about 60 teams. I was in Gwinnett, Rockdale, Cobb, DeKalb, in Henry County. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Did you say Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or yeah. Pittsburgh in Atlanta?
No. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the Crips and the Bloods are.
In Pittsburgh?
That is another story for you.
When I
started up there, it was crazy. God. I had to seek him every day because I was traveling.
I was going to ask you that question. I mean, I hear faith leader in you. Every time I talk to you, you're praying over somebody, you're praying over a group, you're almost prophesizing over people. Can you talk about your faith and why that is so important, how that relates to what you're doing with recreation?
My faith started as a young girl. My mama would always pray over us. She would always get up every morning about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and just pray over us. And she used to think we was asleep. But I would just listen to her pray over us. And as a young girl, that just always stayed with me. I always put God first. My mom just always told me, no matter what you're going through, even in your good times, you praise him. Through your bad time, you praise him. You always just put him first. I don't think we could be where we at without him. Even when the girls get on the field and they get hurt, I run out there and I pray over them. I lay hands over them. I always pray over myself first. Then I pray over them. He's just always been big to me. I think I'm where I'm at because of him. When it comes to us, and I say us, it's black culture, us black people. We never really support each other like we need to. So I always just go back to God. Like, God, is it my season? Is it time for me to stop? Because I have so many people that are against me for whatever reason. People can see you in a nice car.
But why is that? Why is that?
I don't know.
People see you successful.
And they
want to bring you down. Even if what you're doing benefits them. And for the life of me, I cannot understand.
I've been trying. You know what?
Why that is.
I used to try to understand it. Now I just go with it. I just came to grips with whatever God got for me is for me. And he will open, every time a door closed, he will open up another one. So
do you think it has anything to do with being a visionary and being a leader?
Of course. Anytime it's something good or anytime you put God in it, the devil going to be busy. He going to use whoever he can to try to knock you off your throne. But see, what they don't understand, I'm a child of God. You can't knock me off mine. Only person who can strip me is him. So however long he want me to stay in this game, that's how long I'm gonna be in. I mean, at first I used to be hurt when teams would leave because I would build a team, or I would have coaches to come. I would recruit them and say, "Come and play in my league. Let me help you build a team." Or they'll bring a team and then they leave me and then they take all my teams.
But I don't think anybody does it like TJ. I mean, I go over to Hidden Valley Park, and it's not just softball. It's not just kickball. It's an actual event.
Yeah.
And you bring in local businesses. You support the local businesses. You give them an opportunity to display their products to the community.
I try to reach out to different people who starting their new business to help them out, to let them promote within my business. I just always feel like it's about supporting each other, especially when it comes to us, because a lot of us don't do that. COVID killed a lot of businesses. Even with my business, with me going from 60 teams to 10 teams now. COVID shut me down, but I'm back on my throne, back up.
When I served on the board of commission, you had people saying shut down the businesses, but they don't think about the people that would be hurt and the livelihoods that are being impacted. But it was the black businesses that were getting hurt the most. And that's the reason why I was against it.
Yeah.
You have 60 teams.
I had 60 teams.
Hold on, I said you have 60 teams.
Hey, I'm claiming it. I wanted something different than all the rest of the leagues. So I did invitation only.
Mm-hmm.
So I handpicked the teams that I wanted to play in the league because I want to build more of a sisterhood and a familyhood. So I handpicked 10 teams. I sent out invitations and they all accepted. Some teams got mad because they weren't invited, but the way I look at it, everybody can't go where God got me going. Everybody don't belong. Everybody can't go. And I prayed about it and I asked God, what teams do you want me to have? What teams you think will be there for ODC? And when it comes to competitive sports, these women are serious.
They are.
And they will get the fussing and fighting out there.
There's some serious athletes out there.
For
I
real.
couldn't believe it the first time I came. I was like, these girls are fast.
Yeah, and for real. They serious about it. So I wanted to write 10, and I really think this season I have to write 10.
Okay.
I really do.
So you got an all-star slate ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Me too. I'm excited. I'm very excited about it. Talking to them.
Do you plan on keeping your teams at a minimum?
No. I'm going up. I want my 60-plus teams back. Definitely. I'm working on it now.
Where are those teams? And how are you those teams?
I really want to reach the market that there's so many ladies out there that don't know about kickball. There's so many ladies who probably was in school and wasn't athletic or didn't do any sports or have low self-esteem or feel like they can't play. I want to target those ladies. I want my sisters to know
those ladies can't play in your league.
Yes, they can.
I've seen the ladies in your league.
But see, you got to understand, I did invitation only. So I handpicked. I seen what I want, and then I'm going to have 2 divisions.
So yeah, you need 2 divisions.
Yeah, of course.
Because you're inviting amateurs into professional kickball.
But I will have 2 divisions. I have a no pressure division and an applying pressure division. These ladies I'm going out there now will be in the no pressure division. So I already established an applying pressure division. So those will be teams that have already been playing at least 1 or 2 seasons or more.
Wellness, basically. Mm-hmm. Just get in shape.
But now God is putting certain people in place to help me. So I'm looking forward to getting those teams back, them sports leagues back, like co-ed softball, the men's softball team, the volleyball, and plus keeping kickball. For those who have not played kickball or tried it out, I will have opening days where you can just come out and watch and come out and try it out. Right now we're at Hidden Valley Park in Stockbridge. That's my main home. My second home will be Legion Park in Rockdale County. I'm working on that now. So, hey, check us out. You can reach me at 678-698-8405 or Off the Chain Divas Kickball at gmail.com. And it's OFFDA, not TH, but DA. Off the Chain. That's right.
The Chain.
Sports.com.